Welcome to Name That Chord. Today, we're going to be taking a look at another set of quizzes from the inversion aspect. This is game 3. I hope you're ready to play. All right, my friends, you know how we roll on this game show. Let's jump straight into the very first inversion we are going to be looking at. The way to play the game is when you see an inversion, all you need to do is register which inversion it is, and we'll check out your answer. Are you ready? Let's begin with the very first one. Here is your first inversion. Which chord is this? I'm going to give you some time to think about it. Here's some music. So whenever you get a chord like this, you got to think, what are the notes in the chord? And the notes in this chord are D, this one, F, and all the way over there is a B flat. And that's a telltale sign that this is the first inversion of B flat major or A sharp major. You might have seen my video that talks about the different names of notes. Please watch that video for context. But this is your very first exercise for the day. And again, the answer is B flat major or A sharp major. Remember, when we took a look at this last time, we took a look at the straight chord, which means we had B flat as the first note. Let me explain for further context. When we took a look at this last time, instead of the B flat being at the end, we had the B flat over here. So these are looking different from the very first time we saw them. And that is what makes this a little bit more advanced for beginners. You first of all have to master the first position of the chord before going into the inversions, okay? Okay, I hope it makes sense what we're doing. So an inversion is when we change the arrangement of the notes. When you take the first note and move it to the end, that's your first inversion. When you take the second note and move it to the end instead, thereby making it something that looks like this. An F, a B flat, and a D, this would be your second inversion. But we're not going into second inversions today. We're just going to stay on our first inversions, okay? So with that in mind, let's move to a whole bunch of these inversions, and it will be a very wholesome exercise for you, those of you who are more advanced as well. You ready? Name that chord. Give you about 5 seconds. All right. The answer to this one, my friends, is A flat major. Take a look. You got A flat at the end. You got E flat. You got C. And therefore, this is your A flat major chord, also known as G sharp. All right, let's go to our next chord. Name that chord. If you guessed C major, you are correct. This is the first inversion of C major. You can see it is also a linear shape, but with a difference. You've got a wider space between the E, the G, and the C. All right. Great. Let's move on to our next one. Name this chord. This chord is D major. The trick is to look at the last note. And if you're able to decipher the last note in the arrangement is F sharp, A, and D, the last note is D, then this is D major first inversion. Okay? Let's go to our next one. Next chord coming up. Which one is this? Now the cat's out of the bag, but at least you're getting the idea of why this is a B major first inversion. Okay? All right. Let's take a look at another one. Name this chord. Okay, if you guessed E flat major first inversion, you are correct. Again, take a look at the shape for context, and that will remind you when you see other inversions. Let's go to our next one. Name this chord. Now this is quite easy. It's the only linear one on the black notes, right? And therefore, this is F sharp major, also called G flat. F sharp or G flat. Let's go to another one. Name this chord. All right, if you recall that I had shown you this before, and this is A flat major, you are correct. Same as G sharp major. We took a look at this one. So you're doing really well. Let's go to another chord. Name this one. All right, this is G major, and it's the first inversion again. G major, first inversion. Let's go over to another one. Name this chord. All right, so for this one, if you guessed this is the F major first inversion, you are correct. A, C, and F. You're doing really well, and we've got just a few to do to close out today. Here's your next one. Which chord is this? If you guessed E major, you are right. This is the E major first inversion. Well done. Okay. Pretty much done with the exception of a few. Which chord is this? If you guess that this is A major first inversion, well done, you are very correct. All right, now let's have a grand finale of everything. This is C major first inversion. This is D major first inversion. This is E major first inversion. This is F major first inversion. This is G major first inversion. This is A major first inversion. And this is B major first inversion. Now you did see I slid it down because it needed to be a little bit more visible on the screen. Okay, let's go to the final 5, the black notes. Which chord is this? C major first inversion, C sharp major, beg your pardon. C sharp major first inversion, it's late. C sharp major first inversion, or D flat major. Now these are the black notes, so they're going to have dual names. What about this? All right, this is E flat major first inversion, or D sharp major first inversion. What about this? F sharp major or G flat major first inversion. Okay, what about this one? Oh, we've done that. We've done that. I believe we've done that. Yes, but go for it. Okay, so this is G sharp or A flat major. Okay, we got just one left. Which one is this? And this is B flat major or A sharp major first inversion. So many tiny little pieces of words to beware of. I was trying to make sure I did not mention the wrong note. With music, there's a lot of technicality, but there's also a lot of art. Once you get this technical piece down, it's only going to help you become more expressive with the art of music. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I hope you found something useful from it. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. See you soon.